Hi, Pep. You've obviously got a huge history with Real Madrid, and last year added to that. What does it mean for you to play in this stadium and be in this city?
Well, it's not the first time. It's a competition, like everybody knows, quarterfinals. First leg, focus on what you have to do, try to discover the strength points and our rival, and go for it. So try to focus. It's a football game.
Just to Ben in the middle, please. Thank you.
Hi, Pep. I remember the games that Jude Bellingham played against you for Borussia Dortmund when he was 17. He showed a lot of maturity to my rather inexperienced eye. But I wonder, you've come up against him since as a player. How have you seen him develop? And what were your first impressions of him when you saw him in those matches?
Well, play with 70 years old when, we faced one or twice with Borussia Dortmund. And I said, in terms of not just the skills, because I think the difference is what he has in his brain, in his mind, and of course he came in this club with exceptional players, with a manager like Carlo that have the incredible ability to know exactly the best position for which one, and Carlo found him. So click quick and have done an incredible season in terms of goals, assists. He's present in the box. But not just with Madrid, with the national team from UK, from England, always. He has been brilliant. So he's just 19, 20 years old, he has. So he has a long, long career ahead of him.
Jack.
Hiya, Pep. Obviously, there's no Kyle Walker here. Nathan Ake's not here. Guardiola didn't train today, but has travelled.
Travel.
Is he fit?
He's doubt.
A doubt.
Yeah.
How much of a headache has that been for you, particularly in the right back area, and decide what to do, or has your job actually been made easier by the injuries?
Well, it's what it is. So also Madrid, Courtois, Militao, Alaba have been for a long time without players. It's true that the best player to control a player like Vinicius is Kyle. Unfortunately, with a friendly game was injured. Now it's what it is. So we'd love to have him, but what can I say? So we play with 11 and try to adapt for the players that we have, because injuries is part of the long seasons, but unfortunately in the decisive part have a lot of injuries in the same department, in the back four, and have to find a solution. We think tonight a little bit more what they have to do and try to get a good result for the second leg.
Fred.
Hi, Pep. Because of last season, Real Madrid are undoubtedly hurt, and I believe you understand the power of being hurt, because that's why how Manchester City arrived here last time, because of the season before. Can you use their thirst for revenge in your favor?
No, it's last season. 2 seasons ago, we were out for the last minutes here. Last season, we won. Looks like a classic, between them and ourselves in the last years, but no, I don't have the feeling that is what it is last season. So he is right, the same managers, no long time ago, but new players they have new players, so completely different games, and of course we have a little advantage for the fact the second leg is at home, like we feel strong, we are incredibly confident, but we have to play first 90 minutes here, and here the games are long for many reasons. Expect different games in the same game. They will be able to incredible press high, so aggressive. They are so dangerous. If you are able to do a good process, they will drop, they will defend a low block, but after, everybody knows, not Pep, everybody knows the strength for the transitions that they have, not just with Vinicius, for Rodrigo, Bellingham, Ronaldo, Valverde. So they have an incredible pace to do this. That's why you have to. But at the same time, you cannot come here just to control the game. You have to go here to try to hurt them, to punish them, to try to let them feel we are here to score the goals. And in that mix, you have to read how you have to do, how you control it. So we are talking about Real Madrid that has the ability to control many, many aspects of the game. In the same time, you have to, with who we are, try to impose our game.
Jamie.
Hi, Pep. Hello. Carlo said earlier today that in the game you beat them at the Etihad last year, he said his team Real had played with, quote, no personality. First of all, are you surprised to hear him say that? And secondly, can you do the same, make them play without any personality?
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to don't be agree with Carlo for the huge admiration I have to him. It's not about that. It's just sometimes when you I have experience, because I was in Barcelona, like we can be equal for a consideration Real Madrid. When Real Madrid lose, it's the people think it was a really, really bad. And they have to think that the other team was better. And in football, it happened. That game, we were better. Not because Real Madrid was bad, I would say. So we make a lot amount of good things. But in that clubs, always we are judged, we were really bad, was not good. I try to think differently. So sometimes I came here, they beat me, was a football player for a good game, and I can say they were not bad, they were better. It's football game, can happen.
Can you perform like that again, the same, as good as that this time?
It's difficult. Because beat Real Madrid 2 times in the same way is almost impossible. So beat once in this competition is difficult, imagine 2 in a row. So the target is not easy. And performing that well because they learn, they have pride, and they have to try to be smart. Tomorrow they're going to have to play and see what happens in the second leg.
One more in English, would they, please?
Hi, Pep. Rodri was just in talking about how winning this competition last season has given, in his opinion, the team a maturity and a serenity and a belief. Do you sense that change in mentality and mindset? And do you see that in your players, that you can go on and dominate this competition and have the belief that you can, overcome the likes of Real Madrid?
But first I would say as a club, it's a sense of relief. So we make a lot of good things this season, but always in the press conference, arrived at 7 years ago, but you didn't win the Champions League. You had to win the Champions League, otherwise we'll not complete. Always I try to reject it because these competitions are difficult, and I would say we are a little bit more than 1 decade that we are flying in Europe. Before we didn't fly in Europe, and now we are a club like face this type of competition with the best teams of the world. But it's no more than 1 decade, and decade is not enough. Even for now, compete again is experience for the future for our club. People say, once we have won it, it's done. No, absolutely not. It's not like elite clubs like Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Inter de Milan, for example, or the clubs with the big clubs that fed for 40, 50, 60, 70 years playing this competition. We are, I would say, in terms of history, new. But we have a sense of, okay, we did it. We did it. And of course, if we did once, we can do it again. And being again, after what happened last season, being again here in quarterfinals, making an incredible group stage, winning all the games, winning the last 16, and being here is really good. It's really good for us. And of course, we knew it last season, 2 seasons ago, 3 or 4 seasons ago we played. We have to do a real 2 good games, to otherwise. But not Real Madrid in this competition. Play against Bayern Munich or Arsenal right now, or Barcelona or PSG. You have to do a good 2 games, not just 1 game. So it's impossible. So I think the level that we have is more similar to the game we played last season here, that there was equal, that it was some moments were better, some moments they were better, more than the game we played the second leg, or the game we played in 2 years ago in Etihad in Manchester, that we'll win just 4-3, and we're much better than them. So I think we are quite similar, and I think tomorrow and the second leg will be, I imagine will be in that way.